Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Rabbit, good morning. Welcome into the Ultimate Autographs live break room here in Chicagoland, Illinois. It is 9:02 Central Standard Time a.m. here. It is July 1st, 2025, hence the Rabbit. And we're here for UA in the AM, ripping and sipping for a little waking and breaking, wakey, eggs and breaky. It's time for your first break. It is I, your host, Rip Camelucci, along with my co-host and producer extraordinaire, Mike Napolitano. Money Mike, how's it going?
What is Rabbit?
It's just like a superstition thing.
Oh.
At the first thing you say at the first of every month is if it's Rabbit, you'll have good luck for that month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Rabbit then, I guess.
There you go. I mean, it doesn't really count for us. We've already spoken words today, but you know, there you go. It's just a thing. Hey,
That means
before
bad
anything
luck.
else comes out of your mouth, Mike, I need to ask you the question the world's been dying to know.
Yeah.
How was Flo Rida at Rate Field after that Sox game?
It was actually very good. It wasn't obviously like the best concert I've ever been to, but it was energetic. It was lively. I think it's very cool that Flo Rida does a lot with the kids. I don't know if it was mostly because it was a kids venue, but like, you know, he brings them up on stage. Like if it's their birthday, we all sing happy birthday to them. So, I mean, you wouldn't inherently think
Is
like
that before or after the Big Booty contest?
that is... honestly, one of the times it was during, and I was like, "There's a kid up there. Like, what are we doing?" But yeah, no, you wouldn't think like a Flo Rida show is a kids show, but,
Right. I would not.
Yeah, I
you would
mean,
be correct.
It was popping. That's for sure. But no, it was
So glad I asked.
it was a lot of fun. It was good. It was
One
good.
of my friends posted in our chat like a TikTok of that concert going like, "Oh my God." I'm just like, "Oh, my co-host went out of his way to make sure he was at that show, at that game."
Yeah, no, that was the one game of the weekend that they lost. I went to all 3 games.
Oh.
The first time I've ever been to all 3 games.
So
of the
it was
series.
Flo Rida's fault for the
It was his fault.
the lack of a sweep.
He got way too low.
You my man.
It went down for real. That's what it was.
Who was yelling timber?
No, that's Pitbull.
Oh, that is Pitbull.
That's
You're
Pitbull
right.
and Kesha.
Sorry.
I have seen Pitbull in the concert too. That is great. That is not a kid's show.
I bet that's a crazy
That
one.
is not a kid's show.
Well, I'm glad you got to see a concert this weekend because I got rained out of mine.
Oh, what were you supposed to go see?
Supposed to go see Weird Al at Ravinia on Sunday. Torrential downpours.
Oh, yeah. We caught a little bit of that.
I
at the Sunday
blame
game.
Puddle's Pity Party, who was the opener.
Oh.
Sad crooning clown.
kind of a
yeah,
kind
on
of
the nose.
a rain bringer in the name. Well, you'll just have to see him at Riot Fest.
Exactly. That's why we weren't too torn up about it.
Yeah.
But I was still pretty torn up about it. Welcome in. Good morning, everybody watching across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Welcome in. No, we're not a concert review show. We like to do autograph breaks, and they also pay us to do them. So
Yeah, pretty much.
we'll take care of a little housekeeping, such as figuring out what our dice roll is going to be. That determines how many times we randomize for divisions once the break closes. Of course, we have all of our rules, a quick little rundown, as well as a video explainer on our live break page where you can also buy your spots into these breaks. Got some great offerings for you on the page today, but we will get there. Cody Kalkman, dudes, I rocked 4 jerseys last night, 3 in a row. Cody, man, code dude, the code breaker. Congratulations. So you're the reason why we're so light on headliners and jerseys right now. Bo Nix, Jason Taylor, Tony Dorsett, and Roger Craig. Did you get that moon on his CFL threads right there? Let us know. Let's find out what we're going to be spinning with. We need 6 or higher. That'll do it. That's a 7. I could have just kept that from last night because that's what they ended with or had in the 6 o'clock show. But, you know, we gotta do it. We got to figure it out. Same way we got to figure out what we're going to be chasing today. Rip rule in effect, although that would only work for the vault because the rip rule, if we hit a series that is at 10 boxes or less, or actually less than 10 boxes, we'll spin again until we get 10 or more. So let's see what we got going on here. Personally, I'm pulling for either the diamonds or the practice squad because, oh, well, all right, we're going to spin again. Rip roll it is. So we got the vault. Let's hide that. And let me mute that as well. I don't need to be hearing that. Okay, the 1 and 4. The vault and the 1 and 4. No rhyme or reason to it. That's why we spin a wheel.
It's a good pairing.
I ain't mad at it.
And you couple it with the fact that we have a promotion going on.
Lay
today.
it on the. Oh, here, hold on. Let me get back to us. Because that's really what it's about. It's about us. Mike, lay it on him because it was our other Mike who told me about this earlier this morning. So hit me with that, Mike. What's happening today on the page?
I don't know. There's just this thing that we do every once in a while that's called double points. So every purchase you make, you will earn double Signature Club points. On everything. You heard me right. On everything.
It's a DPD, double points day.
You usually, if you buy, say you buy into the minis, that's $50. You'd earn 50 points, right? Nope. Today you're earning 100.
No. Well, so here's the thing. The points, you go to our Signature Club page. The point conversion, you're off on that, my friend.
Am I? I thought it was 1 for 1.
No, it's 1 for 25. 25 points per dollar.
Oh.
So
Right. Okay, yeah.
So today you're getting 50 points per dollar.
Dang.
And here are all the different tiers for our points as it stands right now. So you can really rack those points up today. Rack them up, rack them. Cody got a Voracek, McGahee, Ward, and Sean Merriman. Dang, dude. All right. That's
very nice.
That was a good night. Now, are you going to have a good morning or an even better morning? Good morning, Neon Sharp. What's left in the vault? Well, here's the thing. Y'all going to get tired of me saying it's a double points day. The vault is our chase. We'll go ahead and do our little top to bottom rundown. T to B, our DZ, as it's known in the business. But it is a double point day. Double point day. For every dollar you spend with us at Ultimate Autographs, you're getting 50 points.
Yeah.
50 biggins. Let's go to the vault real quick since that was requested. Here's who's left in the vault. First of all, 3 vault keys remain. a 200, and the two 100s. Also still available, Bo Nix on this camouflage, water-dipped camouflage. We have Edgerrin James, Edge on the Cardinals Speed Flex gold-trimmed slate. And unphotoed, but nonetheless, one of the best, Michael Vick. Michael Vick in the listed headliners. So that's 3 headliners, 3 vault keys, 9 boxes remain. 9 boxes remain. That is the vault there. Jerseys are jersey double. You don't see that every day.
Yeah.
Jersey double. That's 2 away. As Cody let us know, he hit that Ward last night, along with 3 other and more monsters. Still available in the jerseys. Said his name already. Say it again here. Bo Nix on that orange alternate. My guy, Jason Taylor, on that era-appropriate Miami Dolphins jersey, that Aqua Strong. And Tony Dorsett on the Cowboys cloth right there, as well as Roger Craig. Mario Contrucci. It was fun with jerseys last night. Yeah, we have our little internal show recap, and that was definitely mentioned, how everyone was just getting real jersey crazy last night, which was fun to see. That's always fun to see whenever just like, oh, what wild hair is going to get up the butt of the room this this night? And last night it was jerseys. Good morning, Ty Guy. How is it going? Good morning, Jersey Slime, aka Bob Boulay. And
It is. I forgot
It's one of my favorite days of the year. My boy Mike Whidden popped in our group chat early today as well to let us know. It is indeed Bobby Bonilla Day. This is important. We need to get back here. As Bob Boulay tells us, morning all, just want to wish everybody out there a happy holiday. Today, July 1st, is Bobby Bonilla Day. It's the day the New York Mets agreed to pay him $1.19 million a year as part of a deferred payment plan agreed upon in the year 2000. As Conan O'Brien used to sing. This unusual arrangement stems from the Mets' decision to defer a buyout of his contract with interest until 2011 and continues annually until 2035. Bobby Bonilla and his agent, one of the greats. Throw one back for Bobby Bonilla and his structured settlement and annuity, as it were.
The Mets are gonna Met.
Yeah. Good morning, Nelly.
I can say that I'm a Sox fan. The Sox
There you go.
are the Sox.
Exactly. So yeah, I felt that was important to break out and honor that specifically. And Bob, I'm glad you were the first one to mention it because it needs mentioning. Next year, maybe we'll be ready with an all Bobby Bonilla series. Not that he needs the money to, for autographs.
All 30 boxes are just Bobby Bonilla.
Absolutely. And in one of the boxes,
gosh, we just pulled. It's Bobby Bonilla. I think he's a headliner.
In one of the boxes will be $1.19 million.
Yeah, because we can give that away.
In ultimate autograph gift cards.
Right. Yeah.
Doled out once a year till the year 2035.
Exactly. Yeah.
In the
stretched out as that contract.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look, I figured it out.
Yeah.
It's not as damaging to us as it originally seemed there.
Ty Percival got a big gift card for that basketball series.
That's true.
3-pointers.
That was all at once.
I don't know if we can go and give out some Bobby Bonilla type gift cards.
Well, we are one away in that jersey double. That's going to be fun to do 2 jerseys. It's always like a little unsatisfying doing 1 jersey and then being like, okay, we're done, when the minis are always 2. Check it out. Here's what I think my series of the day is going to be. If you ask me where to go, pardon me, it's going to be a little high-low. High being the diamonds, low, not quality-wise, that's for sure, but price-wise, practice squat. Because here's the deal. Practice squat could net you. We got 2 speed flexes still available under 58 bucks in a single, under 100 bones in a double. You could come away with either an Antonio Gates Speed Flex with that Hall of Fame inscription, absolutely gorgeous, or the Josh Jacobs Speed Flex is there as well, right there on that Packers lid. Also available, John Elway, two-time Super Bowl winner, and Broncos legend John Elway with the color match ink on that gold trim slate right there. Justin Jefferson. I think it would be nice. Which, oh, you know what? You're right. Sorry. My bad, Jay August. Thank you very much for keeping me honest there, as you would with a Packers lid. It's the Brian Thomas Jr. My bad. That's on me.
I was like, wait a minute.
I'm still rubbing the sleep out of my eyes. I'm also still just so excited for double points day. Brian Thomas Jr. is the other Speed Flex still available in there. It got kind of blocked in my view by my microphone. I would never do it on purpose, Jeff. You know this. You know I love pulling you Packers lids when I can. But it is Brian Thomas Jr. Some people say the Green Bay of the South is Jacksonville. Look, some people say. I can't corroborate that.
Sure.
And don't ask me to back it up. Brian Thomas Jr., one of the best young wide receivers, looking to be paired up again on the other side of the field with Travis Hunter there on that sweet Jags Speed Flex. Also still available in here, like I was saying, that John Elway on the mini. We got Bo Jackson on the licensed jersey right there. Super sweet. I would love to get a look at that, a little closer look at that licensed laundry. Tyreek Hill on the full-size authentic, just that classic clean Miami Dolphins white helmet. And then also still available, Kyren Williams, Ask Kyren Williams, and James Cook. As well as, that's the practice squad. That is 16 boxes, 7 headliners in the practice squad. I love the practice squad today. A lot of fantastic stuff. I see that jerseys have sold out.
Yep.
We're 5 to go left in that practice squad double. Bob also hitting us up that, never actually tried to say his name out loud. Weiler Abreu, is that how you?
I think you're right.
Or Willier?
No, I think you spelled it wrong there. I think it is
Okay.
Weiler Abreu.
Of the Boston Red Sox, tied a record last done by Roger Maris in 1958. Hit both an inside the park home run and a grand slam in the same game.
That is a crazy stat.
Yeah, I got the notification for that specifically. It was like, that's pretty cool. Sweet. So, we'll go ahead and put a pin in the top to bottom rundown, and we'll, in the parlance of corporate speak, circle back on that. In the meantime, as you see, that's our chase. Our chase are the vault and the 1 and 4. But oh, that's right, it's a double.
Yeah. And that double is back open for you guys on the break page.
Awesome. Well, Todd Meyer, Timothy Idjet, Aaron Workman, Mario Contrucci, Marissa Dombey, or Parker Taylor. If anyone, you see your name on the screen, hit me up with 2 box numbers or a wheel request, or, a box number and a wheel request, 2 real wheel requests, any way you want to slice it. Todd, Timothy, Aaron, Mario, Marissa, and Parker, please hit me up with a box number or 2 box numbers or a wheel request. Or I'll just go up. All right, we got a request for 1 spin of the wheel. So we'll be spinning for 1 at least. If it's a double or a quad, you always got to specify how many times you would like the wheel to be spun. And wheel, double wheel. Thank you, Mario. Thank you, Marisa. Let's double wheel it up. Jerseys, 13 boxes left in the jerseys. Going to be 11 after this. First box, going to be box number 12, which we don't have. And that's right between 10 and 14, picker wheel time. Oh, wow, look at that, 10 and 14. That was destined to be. Easiest picker wheel go-to of all time. All right. It's going to be 10. Let's take 10 off the jerseys. Calm down, picker wheel. All right. It's just the first number. We still got another to go. And 18, which we have. Delightful. Wunderbar. Splendid.
This feels so weird.
I know, right? I ordered 2 pizzas. All right, let's get our names in our scrambleizer. We are randomizing 7 times today, 7 times. Best of luck, Todd, Timothy, Aaron, Mario, Marisa, and Parker. 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I do like that we did make a double for this one because, like, at the very least, there were 2 Steelers players photographed for the headliners. So it's like, oh man, you're just teasing me with a double up opportunity here, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
What a tease.
That I cannot have, but now you can. Here we are. Parker, you're in the NFC North. Timothy, NFC South. NFC East, Marisa Dombey. NFC West, Timothy Ajette. AFC North, Aaron Workman. AFC South, Mario. And AFC East and West, rounding us out, Todd Meyer. Here we go. Box 10 in our Flea Flicker jerseys. Always fun to see a Flea Flicker in real life. Very exciting play. And you never see it coming. You're like, oh, we're doing a Flea Flicker. Best of luck, everyone. That's right, Timothy Ajette. Here we go. First of the devil. Ooh. Ooh. Not to sound like Mr. Belvedere, but ooh. Starting the day off with a dirty bird, Jamal Anderson.
Oh.
Yeah, the standout, legendary running back for the Atlanta Falcons, Jamal Anderson right there. Super Bowl going to, got the Beckett certification right there for Jamal Anderson. Hot dang.
That's a nice bowl.
That was such a fun Falcons team that would get to the Super Bowl there. Cut short, but what are you going to do? By the Broncos. Jamal Anderson, that's an NFC South hit. There you go, Timothy. That is a cool hit, says Ty, and I agree. There you go. Timothy Ajette. Love starting the day with a dub. You gotta love it.
That is really cool coming out of the Ann Moore section there. So a deep jersey vault, I'm guessing.
I say so. And we ain't done, my friend.
I did not get to see the jerseys yesterday. You did? No, you did not. You said, right?
We finally got the graphic during our show.
Gotcha. Okay.
At 3 o'clock.
So I was gonna say, yeah, this is gonna be kind of new for both of us.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is, yeah, they didn't post a jersey double until last night.
Yeah. So that's at least the new part for you. I'm excited.
Well, here we are. Lego. Box number 18. Hey, all right. Another running back that is close and dear in the hearts of the fan base for the Cincinnati Bengals in the AFC North. Ickey Woods. Let's do the Ickey Shuffle, everybody. There we go. Ickey Woods. Sticky Ickey Woods. There. Beckett certified. You got the iconic Ickey Woods for those Cincinnati Bengals teams back in the day.
Very nice.
That's Aaron Workman. There you go, buddy. Getting to work early today.
Sweet.
Winning in the double jersey break. Excellent. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you so much for playing along in this jersey double. Very satisfying, I must say. 253. And Yeah, we're not getting decimated with headliners here. Still those 4 left.
Yeah.
The Bo Nix, Jason Taylor, Tony Dorsett, and Roger Craig. Still all available.
Timothy says, great break. Yes, sir. Congratulations on your Jamal Anderson. And Aaron says, that's actually awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Is that somebody, my guess is Aaron, you know, because it wasn't a headliner. It's not necessarily somebody you were chasing, but somebody you were more than pleased with.
Icky Woods is always a pleasant surprise.
Right? Yeah.
You know, I feel like he was probably a pleasant surprise for the Bengals when he was playing, and you know, continues to be a great memory in the minds of football fans everywhere.
All right, guys.
I think Nelly here is telling us. I think it would be neat to have an all baseball break with the All-Star game coming up. Nelly, you may. You words. I was just about to say, Mike. You might be onto something there, Nelly. All right. Well, back to the old break page. Let's see what we got going on. What's up? And we got a lot of Bo Nix.
We cannot confirm nor deny whether or not we will be having a baseball break coming up. Because we genuinely don't know.
But we can confirm that we have Bo Nix across 3 different series.
That is crazy. I just noticed that now.
We're 3 to go in that practice squad double, as we honestly should be. I agree with where that is at. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and pop that in the chat, as that should be going real soon.
Yeah, we have Timothy and Aaron both in that one, but they're joined by Marisa and Parker. So
wow, there's a
lot of
little
familiar names, but
rehash from the jerseys right there. You know, friends who break together. You know, they win together. You know, they break together, they stay together. Here we go. Diamonds. This is the other one, along with the practice squad, that should truly be the focus of today. Pretty much where all the speed flexes are between the practice squad and the Diamonds. We got Derrick Henry on that alternate Edgar Allan Poe special, The Raven, Nevermore. He's got the color match ink on there. Speed flex. King Henry, arguably one of the best running backs still in the league, shattering the misconceptions that running backs will be over the hill at a certain age. No, he said, I'm going to show y'all what's up in Baltimore. So Derrick Henry right there on that beautiful speed flex. Not to be outdone. I'm afraid to break with her. She always wins. Well, you know, I mean,
Ty has a point.
But
somebody's gotta.
Somebody's gotta. But yeah, man, the domination has been real since Marisa has shown up in the break room. George Kittle, hands down, one of the best tight ends of his generation. He's gonna end up maybe top 5, top 10, no doubt. One of the best tight ends.
He's okay. I mean, he's only been to the Super Bowl a couple times, and you know, was chasing a bunch of records,
right?
And, you know, has a sponsorship with Levi Jeans, and is at every single WWE event. And
you always go back to that Levi's deal he's got.
It's hilarious. Well, what I find funny is he plays for the 49ers, who play at Levi Stadium.
Oh, yeah, I didn't put that together.
I shouldn't say it's funny. That's probably...
Well, that's just called corporate synergy, my friend.
Yeah, I was like, that was probably...
There's nothing funny about corporate synergy, Mike.
But the fact that they're Levi's is so Levi Jeans, the history of them, and I'm sure Bob Boulay can tell us too, because he is a stat history buff. But I know this one. Levi Jeans were created for the miners that were mining out west, chasing gold, because they needed a type of pant that was a little bit stronger.
Are you trying to say that Bob Boulay was around in 1849 when they were out there panning for gold?
No, I'm saying I was.
You trying to say?
I'm saying I was there, firsthand knowledge. No, yeah, I mean, so they made Levi Jeans right then and there, and then Levi ended up making more money than any of those that were seeking gold, because it was such a, you know, it was far and few in between.
Gold was denim all along.
Yeah, so. Bob said I was only born in 1849. So the minor 49ers are Sponsored by Levi, and their stadium's named after Levi. I mean, it just all adds up. It just makes sense.
What do the gold miner say about the non-binary mountain?
What?
There's gold in them there hills.
Oh my god. No,
We got CeeDee Lamb on the authentic here.
that's the Velveeta cheese commercial.
CeeDee Lamb on the classic Cowboys authentic. One of my favorite helmets still available right here. The Jaguars Flash for the Trevor Lawrence auto right here. This is absolutely gorgeous. We were hitting a lot of Jaguars yesterday. Still a lot of Jags on the board today between the Brian Thomas Jr. and this Trevor Lawrence full-size authentic Flash right here. Absolutely gorgeous. Also still available, Brian Urlacher, Flying Brian Urlacher, and Donovan McNabb. I'm super stoked. I'd love to see that McNabb come out.
Yes.
Hopefully it's on an Eagles lid. You'd love to see it. So
Where's Colin?
for my money, the Diamonds and the practice squad should be pretty well attacked this morning, if not throughout the day. We still got the 1-4, the can't miss 1-4, to be specific. One of my favorite series to always see here in the room and across the page. On a lot of licensed laundry, we got the Madison Square Garden legend, Rangers legend, Mark Messier. What can you tell us? Give us one thing you can tell us about Mark Messier we may not already know, Mike.
Mark Messier is the only captain in NHL history to win the cup, to captain two separate franchises and win the cup.
There you go.
So that would be the Oilers and the Rangers.
And we got him on that Rangers Fanatics licensed jersey right here, along with Kevin Garnett, KG, co-star of Uncut Gems. Why are you going to show it to me if I can't have it?
Right?
But you can have this Kevin Garnett licensed jersey, the St. Patrick's Day special there for the Boston Celtics.
What I love is that an Italian flag on the shamrock?
It's going to be a little faded, I imagine. I can't imagine they're putting an Italian flag within a shamrock.
Yeah, I was like,
It looks red. I'm going to anticipate it's going to be a deep orange when it comes out.
oh, okay. Because I was going to say that's combining. I'm part Irish and part Italian.
Oh, that's
so I
right
love
up
that.
your alley.
Yeah.
I always say, like
That just it has to go to me now.
as an
That's the
Italian, I
rules.
love the Irish. It's like they kept our flag in the sun for a few days.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
That really is.
On the bat, we got Kyle Tucker, new to the Cubs this year, right? Kyle
Yes.
Tucker.
Yeah.
There
Having
you
a
go.
monster year, and the question
Yes.
is are they going to re-sign him? Because there's a little bit of
Only a 1-year deal.
contract limbo. Yeah, it was almost like as if he was going to be a rental. So come trade deadline, will they lose him for nothing or sign him and trade him?
But now they're
Or sign him,
contenders.
Right? Yeah.
So it's like,
and he's a big part of that.
decisions.
Can they afford all of it? Will they go in? Will
Yes,
they
they
dip in?
can. They're very rich.
Well, yeah, if you ask the Ricketts, they're not. We break even every year.
I don't care. Guess what? I don't care. Guess what? Nah, never mind. I'm not going to get on that rant.
That's why I'm a Sox fan. Did you know that Levi's?
Yeah, those billionaires are much better.
because they're so much better. Yeah, Jerry Reinsdorf is definitely doling out the cash. Did you know that Levi's used to have a rivet at the bottom of the fly? They took it out when the men started complaining about it getting too hot from the
fire.
Oh yeah, because it's it's yeah. I could see that. That's probably not a great design. Yeah.
Also still available in the 1-4, Dr. J. You know, if it gets too hot, you should go see a doctor. I don't know if Dr. J can help you out with that.
I
But
think he's licensed.
Julius Irving. I don't know if it's a licensed jersey, but
No,
Julius
but-
Irving here, as well as Dansby Swanson, another Cub. Allen Iverson, the only AI I will trust or even mess with, and Shane Doan. Mike, what's something you can tell me about Shane Doan?
Well, his son is now playing in the NHL, and he was just a part of a major trade between the Buffalo Sabres and the Utah Hockey Club, which is now the Utah Mammoth. So
When did they decide on that?
Month ago or so, month or two.
I like it. I like the name.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the logo's cool.
There's a lot of stuff you
yeah.
can do with a mammoth to make it look like intimidating
Yeah,
and whatnot.
they're going with the tusks up.
Very tusk forward.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the motto and such. But Shane Doan himself, unreal career. Played most of it, I believe, played most, if not all of it, with the Coyotes, and then he went on to coach and GM with the Coyotes. So he's still around hockey, and honestly, I could see him going down into the Hall of Fame as either a player or a builder. I don't think he's already in the Hall of Fame. But that might be my bad.
Real quick, speaking of hockey, no one wants to leave Sunrise, man.
What do you? Oh yeah.
Everyone keeps re-signing.
Yeah, I kind of knew this was going to come up. Yeah.
Yo.
How is it that they're able to afford all of them? That's crazy.
They're
Spread
all
the
taking
wealth.
cuts. They love Rainforest Cafe.
Give us Marchand.
How many times?
I never thought I'd say that.
How many times was I like, hey, it was a great fit. He was a hired gun, but there's no way we're going to keep him. We got them. He signed 6 years, Mike. 6 years. Good morning, Tanya.
I don't like it.
Tanya, Marisa. Oh my goodness. In the recap I was talking about, we do a little internal show recap for every show. I saw y'all did that trade last night. This is one of the last things I did before going to sleep. Just check that out. And I saw that trade and just put a smile on my face. I was like, there you go. Ladies doing it for themselves.
I never thought I'd ask for Brad Marchand to be a Chicago Blackhawk, but
Here we are, right? Times is hot. Times is hot.
Yeah.
As Mrs. Lovett once sang. Yeah, I'm very excited, man. I keep seeing like 8 years, 6 years.
No, Tanya, it wasn't great. No, they're gonna go back to back to back. I don't like it. Get another winner in there.
No, she's talking about that trade.
Oh, the trade.
Yes.
Oh, I thought she was talking about
No, the trade that her and Marisa did.
It was a great trade. No, that was a great trade.
Yeah.
But the Brad Marchand thing, not so great. So Tanya, I'm gonna need to have you take over the front office of the Florida Panthers, and I just need you to just sell everybody, okay? Just sell them off.
What? Yeah, you're not feeling the work of Baked Zito over there?
Baked Zito, yeah. Oh my gosh. Bob says, I gotta go, but one last sports story from a few days ago. I met him at Monmouth Park here in the Jersey Shore many years ago. Horse Racing Hall of Fame trainer D. Wayne Lucas passed away at 89. He trained 4 Kentucky Derby winners, 7 Preakness Stakes winners, and 4 Belmont Stakes winners. See you later. Oh, wow.
Thank you, Bob.
Such a random person to meet. That's kind of cool. I don't think I'd be able to pick somebody out like that in public.
I know.
Just to kind of close on the Shane Doan thoughts, he did play for the Winnipeg Jets because they were the franchise he started with, and they moved to Phoenix to become the Coyotes.
Got it.
So yeah, that's why I remember him in a different jersey. He's still in. He's currently serving as the assistant to Brad Treliving for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't see anything about Hall of Fame, but the Coyotes did retire his number.
I asked for one thing about Shane Doan. Thank you, Mike.
But he better be in the Hall of Fame eventually.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
That trade happened in the air, Mike, by the way. Tanya was on a plane.
Oh.
That's a mile-high trade right there.
That might
Not involving any Broncos.
That Marisa and Tanya, I think you may have. I think you may have set a record here.
Set the altitude record for sure.
I don't think that's ever happened here in the break room. We've had people break from other countries, but not while they're in transit.
And
so
Chris Leon's got that.
impressive.
Chris Leon's got eyes on a three-peat. Another Panther right here. Another Cats and Rats. Vamos, gatos.
Too much. I don't like it.
Minis. Man, we still got that Flash Ray Lewis, which is sweet. That's going to be a nice piece to hit right there for somebody. Bo Nix. Hey, have I said Bo Nix today? Bo Nix. Also available. He's in the jerseys, the minis, and the vault. Bo Nix. Get him now before he's like, on his sophomore campaign, absolutely crushing it. And you're like, oh my God, he's going to have like 4,500 yards passing this year. I should have probably gotten that Bo Nix autograph when I had the chance. Nico Collins, Jamar Chase, modern day wide gold right there. Jamar Chase on that NFL Shield. I like it because he was a Triple Crown wide receiving winner. That means he led the league in receptions, yards, and tutties. So he owns that shield right there for all the wide receivers. Nico Collins on that Texans. That's dope right there. Aaron Donald on the Rams and LT on the Salute 1.0. LT, as well as Frank Gore in the And More Monsters. Let's head back to the break page.
We are sold out in the single jerseys. So
All right. We'll keep
up
the jersey train a-rolling. Let me just see. Yeah, no, nothing else to go over. That would be the conclusion of our top to bottom rundown. So, this off, that right there. And now I move here. All right, please, Tanya, Mario, Nicholas, Brian, Mario, Thomas, Aaron, hit me up with a box number or wheel request. Tanya Nazovsky, excuse me, one of these days. Mario Contrucci, 14 from Aaron Workman. Thank you so much. 14 coming off the ticker. Tanya, how was the fishing trip? I never got to follow up on that. An unexpected signing indeed was the Marchand signing, man.
Yeah.
I was so preemptively just, making my peace with it. Especially with the way, the Heat have not been able to hang on, the Dolphins just, keep ticking people off. You saw the Steelers trade yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And then
Steelers and the Dolphins just keep passing and passing.
And then did you see Raheem Mostert's tweet responding to that? Because Jonnu Smith was in the trade as well, who was a Pro Bowler last year.
Right.
And so and much like Raheem Mostert was a Pro Bowler, he's like, just like the Dolphins to treat their Pro Bowlers like dirt.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny to me is it's DK Metcalf and who's on the other side? I'm trying to think of who it was, but they're going to be on the same team and they have beef. Why am I drawing a blank on his name?
Well, it's not George Pickens because he got traded, right?
No, yeah. Oh, gosh, this is going to haunt me. I'm going to find out, but yeah, I was like, wow, yeah, those two guys on the same team, that's not going to bode well. Of course, one's offense and one's defense, but they still got to be in the locker room together.
Here we go. There we go. Yes, I'll do that, Tanya. Thank you. Awesome. Let me just make sure I don't miss these. Boom. Sweet. Thank you. Yeah, man, y'all had all sorts of trades and everything going on. Y'all were partying. Y'all were just partying. 7 times on the randomizer. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Here we go. Aaron Workman up in that top in the NFC North. All frigid and cold in the NFC North. NFC South, Nicholas Fama. Mario Contrucci. NFC East, Brian Nagy. NFC West, Thomas Watcher. AFC North. Can we trade within the? We can trade within the chat, and these guys will take care of it for us. You got it, Aaron. Yeah, Cody. If it's within the same show, we can. Yeah, if y'all work out the trade, it's in the same show. It's a fair trade and everything like that. Good to go. If it's with items from different shows, then then it's got to be worked out amongst yourselves. Or yeah, if in the same. Mike, do you remember if it's in the same break or same show?
What's that?
Trades.
Trades are within the same show.
Within the same
but
show.
Gifts are within the same break.
Gifts are within the same break. So there you go. All right. Where was I? Thomas Watcher, AFC North. Tanya Nazovsky, AFC South. Mario Contrucci, AFC East. And Nicholas Fama, AFC West. Best of luck, everybody. Oh, dang. Okay.
Who we got? Is this an Ann Moore monster?
This is an Ann Moore monster. This is also a new face in a new place. Wow. So, you know, just had to do a little diligence, as it were. This will be for the Denver Broncos standout linebacker Dre Greenlaw. Dre Greenlaw right here on some Orange Crush Denver Broncos laundry right here. It's going to be an AFC West hit. Nicholas Fama. There you go, man. Was with the San Francisco 49ers for 5 years, 5 seasons. And just signing, got the Beckett certification there, just signing with the Denver Broncos. This is like the old school Orange Crush right here. Not quite like the Bo Nix alternate that we have, but Drake Greenlaw, there you go.
Very nice hit.
Congratulations, Nicholas, right there. Very nice hit indeed. Indeed. Get that back all packed up for you.
So this
Dre Greenlaw.
This jersey series has had a lot of names that we're familiar with in here, but yet still no headliners. So
I know.
It shows you how deep the jersey series is, but it also shows you how much better the ratios are getting.
A lot
right
of
now.
fresh names, too. A lot of names
Fresh,
that neither
yes.
of us have really seen before or just starting to see as well. So, yeah. It's nice. I love the new signing smell, you know? There's a very olfactory job here as well. People don't want to talk about that, but it is.
And that was Jalen Ramsey and DK Metcalf.
Oh, there it is. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about another wide receiver, but yeah, the other
No, yeah.
D-back.
yeah.
So they're going to be facing off against each other all training camp.
Yeah, all training camp. Yeah. Ooh, that's going to be some
Well, you know what?
interesting things to watch.
Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole during a practice, and they still won a championship together. So
Yeah, it'll be fun.
they can at least get it done for 1 year.
Yeah, it'll be good. Yeah. But the funniest thing is I saw that they were like, oh, the Steelers made all these moves. They bring in a world-class wide receiver, trade a world-class wide receiver. Bring in a world-class defensive back, trade a world-class defensive back. So they're making all these moves just to once again go 9-8 and call it a winning season. And make it nowhere in the playoffs. Hopefully that's not the case for your Dolphins, though. Although I feel like they're just in the same kind of crapshoot.
Yeah. I don't have high hopes for my Dolphins this year.
No, yeah.
I could see the Steelers being a little sneaky. It doesn't help, like, I don't know. You never know what's going to go on with the Bengals. They could stumble out of the gate despite having all that talent.
It'd be their defense, for sure.
You know, Browns, you can hopefully pencil in a couple wins right there. Ravens, those are going to be tough. But Ravens-Steelers games, I don't care who the better team is that season. Like, that's one of those rivalries where you kind of throw the records out the window.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They always have their number.
Yeah,
And
I
by
don't know,
they,
man.
I mean, the Steelers always have the Ravens number, no matter who's the better
Sometimes.
team. They usually, do they split, I think? But sometimes they split on the away side of things. Like, they'll win in each other's stadiums, and then the fans are all disappointed because they're like, this is our rival, this is our division rival.
Well, that's just, they're going to be doing that till the end of time.
Yeah. You mentioned the Browns. Shedeur Sanders is going to be taken under Deshaun Watson's wing, which Deshaun Watson wants to mentor Shedeur Sanders. I don't know about that one. Yeah.
Pass.
The Browns fans aren't happy about it either.
Joe Flacco's right there.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, we were just talking about the Steelers. I think, look, they picked up also in that trade Jonnu Smith, like I mentioned.
Yeah.
You're gonna have 2 Pro Bowl tight ends as well.
Yeah, that's
those are
huge.
some pretty nice safety blankets for Aaron Rodgers there.
Be looking like the Bears, 2 tight ends.
Yeah.
What is Ben Johnson coaching over there too?
Ty was reading a thing. It said Lamar Jackson only has a couple hundred yards less rushing in his career than
That's crazy.
than Christian McCaffrey. That's nuts. McCaffrey's obviously had a few injury-shortened seasons, but that's still nuts. Definitely one of those things you hear and it's like, wow. We got some wheeling and dealing happening going on. Yeah, where are we at right here? We're creeping up on the top of the hour, and we're having a good time. We got that next Jersey double at 5 away. That practice squad double just sitting at 3 away, huh?
Yeah, nobody's moving that. I mean, it was moving this morning, but nobody's moving that right now. I thought for sure as we did this last break it would, but guys,
we should check this out again because here's the other thing we haven't mentioned in a while. It is, and we got more people in the room now. Let me just show our faces so we can impart the importance of this. It's double points day. If you've been just buying into these breaks, not realizing this, go check out how much fatter your signature club is with your points right now.
yeah.
All right? Every dollar you spend
earning.
normally, $25. Today, every dollar you spend is going to be, not $25, 25 points. Today, 50 points.
Right.
50 points for every dollar you spend. Double points today, baby. So you hop in this double, 96. What's $96 times 50, Mike? What's 96 times 50? That's a lot of points.
That's
Just for one spot.
Close to 5,000
Jeez.
because
Just giving them away.
call it 100 times 50.
Yeah, there you go. That's a great way to round it out.
Well, I mean, so you have 3 spots to go in that practice squad double, but you have also 3 spots to go in the minis, and we always pull 2 boxes there as well.
Of
So
course. But
either one of them. Let's see which one breaks first. It's a race. 3
But Mike-
spots to go in each.
I'm talking about the practice squad. Because the practice squad, we still got that Bo Jackson licensed jersey. We still got John Elway, one of the best quarterbacks of all time, #1 draft pick, 2-time Super Bowl champion. John Elway, excuse me. These dang allergies, y'all. 4,800 points, not 1,000. 4,800 points. Thank you, Tanya.
Tanya beat me.
So yeah, that's just buying one spot in the double, get you 4,800 points.
That's nice.
That already is gonna vault you into a certain tier. Excuse me, boy, oh boy, I got these hiccups hitting me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's already going to get you boosted up right there.
So, chopped liver. Yeah, we got the Elway. We got the Antonio Gates on the Speed Flex. Tanya, I know you had a big night getting that trade for the Antonio Gates full-size authentic. If you're looking to level up, or if you want to have all the Gates you have leveled up like Pokemon, you got a rep, you got an authentic, then you get the Speed Flex.
Gotta do it. Gotta jump in there.
We also have this Brian Thomas Jr. with the gold color match ink on the Speed Flex. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, y'all know. Yes, Tanya. I don't. She was in the air, man. When that happened, it was. Oh boy, man. What a story. What a story.
That's
awesome. Tyreek Hill. Speaking of the Dolphins. Where's he going to get traded at the trade deadline? Tyreek Hill on that beautiful, clean Miami Dolphins full-size authentic. Loving it. That is the practice squad. Also still available, Kyron Williams and James Cook, a couple standout running backs right there on fantastic teams. That's in the practice squad. Practice squad. Double just sold out.
Yep.
There you go. You talk about it. You put it out there. You put it into existence. Good things happen. The next thing, I was kind of coming in today thinking all right, high-low. High on the more higher end of our breaks, which the diamonds typically are, more higher end as far as where the names are, all that stuff. The echelon. The tier is a little higher in the diamonds. Practice squad, still fantastic. But low, I'm more so talking about the price point. Because like I said, you can get yourself a Speed Flex for less than $50 in the single, less than $100 in the double, that's just incredible value. That's bang for your buck. more consistent bang for your buck in the diamonds because we still got this. Oh yeah, here you go. You bought 2 doubles yesterday, 2 singles, trying to get the practice squad gates yesterday. Hey, as long as you're trying, that's all we can do is just kind of let you know where they're at, and do our best to kind of direct you to where you need to and want to be. Because don't forget, I know you're also looking for those Cardinals and that Edger and James speed flex on the slate, on the Cardinals slate, still available in that vault. Didn't know until you landed. Had 4 emails and a text telling me to get on and approve it. Well, glad it went through. We had that special exception. We rang in the commissioner to weigh in on that, and we're glad that the call was made. Here in the diamonds, George Kittle. Speaking of slates, George Kittle on the slate. Derrick Henry on that alternate Ravens speed flex. Absolutely gorgeous. You are amazing, Tanya. And that was only possible by you just being so present in the room. Even when you are buying into spots, when you're not buying into spots, and you're still just hanging out, chatting it up with us. Because you do that, we know each other all that more better, and so we can know, I know who would like this. So, yeah. Hey, how about we're just all members of the Mutual Appreciation Club, and we're all amazing. Where was I on the diamonds? CeeDee Lamb on that classic Cowboys authentic. I mean, that's just, if you're just a general collector, man, gotta have a Cowboys lid in your collection. If you like some real pizzazz, if you like Flash, check out this Trevor Lawrence on the flat. Am I able to zoom in this way? All right, I was able to zoom in a little bit this way. There you go. T-Law, Trevor Lawrence on the Flash. Absolutely gorgeous. You got the color match face mask there. Trevor Lawrence, the starting quarterback for your Duval Jacksonville Jaguars. There you go. Also still available, Brian Urlacher and Donovan McNabb. Philly fans, where you at? Donovan McNabb up in the mix. Me and Donovan McNabb throwing up before big plays. 1-4, still rocking and rolling, as sometimes you may get rock and rollers in here. They have no rock and rollers that I can see on the photo, but the Mark Messier jersey, the Kevin Garnett jersey still available. Kyle Tucker on the bat, as well as Dr. J in the listed and more monster. Well, the listed unphotographed headliners: Dr. J and Dansby Swanson, Allen Iverson, and Shane Doan. Minis, you said the minis were rocking and rolling. I see here we were 2 away, but you said they closed?
No, the practice squad.
Practice squad closed. Duh, yes. Practice squad, minis here. We got the Ray Lewis.
Minis are 2 away.
2 away on the minis. Ray Lewis, Bo Nix, Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, Aaron Donald, Lawrence Taylor. I went to the doctor yesterday. He said I got to give up fast food. So that's why I got McDonald's on the brain. And of course the jerseys still chasing. After that, Bo Nix, the Jason Taylor, the Tony Dorsett, and the Roger Craig. But that's enough of that. Let's get down to business. Number 6. Here we go. Practice squad double number 6. Please hit me up if you see your name there. Timothy Ajette, Aaron Workman, Parker Taylor, Marisa Dombey, and Andrew Piscatelli. Hit me up with 2 box numbers or a wheel request for the appropriate amount of wheel spins. If you're just joining us here at the top of the hour, 10 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock Central Standard Time here in the live Ultimate Autographs break room. Here in Chicagoland, Illinois. It's your hosts, Rip and Mike in the morning. Rocking and rolling. We're about to do a practice squad double box break. Please, Timothy, Aaron, Marisa. Thank you, Marisa. 10 and 30. 10 and 30. Let's head to the ticker. 10 and 30. 10. Gone. 30. Gone.
What is this? A practice squad?
Practice squad. Handoff. We are looking for a couple speed flexes to come out. Gates and Thomas Jr. Got Bo Jackson on a licensed Raiders jersey. John Elway on the mini. The Cheetah on the authentic. Let's go ahead and randomize. 7 times on the randomizations. Good luck, everybody, and good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's my Josh Gad impression. Good morning. Do you want to build a snow? No, what's the, in the summer.
Oh, that's the guy. That's,
He's the voice of Olaf.
yeah.
Pretty sure Disney owns his soul. 6 and 7 right there. Oh, there we go. A little more spread out than it was about to be. Andrew Piscatelli up in that top spot for the NFC North. Timothy Jet. Excuse me. Pardon me. NFC South. NFC East. Parker Taylor. NFC East. All right. Let's see. Andrew Piscatelli, NFC West and AFC North. AFC South, Aaron Workman. AFC South, in line for that Brian Thomas Jr. speed flex. Josh Gad. AFC East, Parker Taylor, in line for James Cook, Tyreek Hill, double up potentially. AFC West, Marisa Dombey, double up on that John Elway and Antonio Gates. Best of luck, everybody. Yeah, Tanya, wishing extra good luck to you, Marisa. Because you could just wind up with another Antonio Gates in your hands just like that. Hey, let's get the break in, huh? Best of luck, everybody. All right. Get this out of here. We're not breaking water. We're breaking boxes. Shocker, LOL. Here we go. Best of luck, everybody.
All right.
Got here the practice squad double. Boxes 10 and 30. Okay. Okay. If it's a cloth bag in the practice squad,
Oh boy.
that's already gonna
Oh boy.
bode well. Because, okay, let's take a little trip to the largest metropolitan area in Florida. We're going to Duval. There you go, Aaron Workman.
Oh wow.
Right there in Bold City. Calford right here. Jacksonville Jaguars. Brian Thomas Jr. Bacon Cheese. Junior Western Bacon Cheese. Brian Thomas Jr. Hot dang on the speed flex. Beautiful. Got that color match ink going. Full in a flex. Full in effect. And Rex in a flex. There you go. All I want to do is zoom, and a boom, boom. Flex me up.
That is nice.
That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous right there. Congratulations, Aaron Workman. There's another big dub to start your day, Mr. Aaron.
What a way to get into the full sizes, huh? Not
That's what
only
I'm
in the
talking
practice
about.
squad,
Like that's
but
why I said practice squad's gonna practice squad and diamonds. Those are the plays today. Love our other series right now. You know I'm always a sucker for a Camus 1 and 4. The practice squad and the diamonds, hands down, without a doubt, those are going to be the plays today. And look what we got.
yeah, wow. Oh my god.
I don't want to steer anyone wrong, you know.
Whew.
So just one speed flex left in the practice squad, which I don't even remember them telling us they were going to start putting speed flexes back in the practice squad. But I love it.
Yeah, I don't remember that
I
either.
love
but
it.
Here we are. I did a double take yesterday here with Nick. I was like, are we sure?
What? There you go, 604.
Wow.
How we looking elsewise there, Mike? We got that mini double closed yet?
I would love to see that happen. I do not see that in here just yet.
Those minis, 18 boxes left, 7 headliners left. Ray Lewis, Bo Nix, Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, Aaron Donald, Lawrence Taylor, Franklin Gore.
What's crazy is now the vault is moving as well. So we are all spread out across the break page. So feel free to jump into basically anything. I promise you it'll be moving alongside of whatever you buy. But we have 5 to go in the regular vault, 5 to go in the double vault. We also have 6 to go. Oh, no, excuse me. We have 2 to go in the minis still.
Starting to move. Gives you a lot of nice, unique double ups of the gift card variety.
Right.
Because in the vault, we still have the 200 and the 100 and the 100 vault keys still out there. Plus the vault is our chase wheel spin. So
plus double points.
Plus double points. Oh my God.
So you could win the chase wheel spin gift card.
Yeah.
A gift card in the vault on top of that.
And then who knows what else could be coming your way.
Everything you've paid for is earning you double points.
Right.
So plus you're going home with the whatever lid comes out.
If you win,
the actual lid. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, when we contextualize it that way, the vault's also a very good deal.
Just about.
Especially on double points day.
Yeah.
I wonder, do we have the banner up for double points day on the break page? On the website? I don't think we do.
I don't think so.
That's the only way to know is by watching. It's by watching us here in the morning. Here we go. Second box of our double box break in the Mixer series. Practice squad. Already hit that sweet speed flex. This, I'll tell you right now, does not have the weight of a speed flex to it.
Oh, we got a mini.
We got a mini. I can't wait until they start doing mini speed flexes, though. That's
yeah, right.
Hey, all right. Nonetheless, a headliner, though. There we go. AFC East. Captain Cook himself, James Cook, on the Bills mini. Got the Beckett certification on the back. Mr. Touchdown in Buffalo himself, James Cook. AFC East hit Parker Taylor. Attago. Attaboy, buddy. Attago. Attago's not a phrase. It's not a saying, but congratulations. Nonetheless, Parker. James Cook right there. Beneficiary of that great Josh Allen offense. It's nice to be lining up behind Josh Allen. And being the one benefiting the most from being at the goal line. You know what I'm saying? Right. Parker Taylor. Wow. Woo. And just like that, the practice squad, 14 boxes, 5 headliners left, including Hall of Famer Antonio Gates, Speed Flex. There we go. Congratulations. Nice hit there, Parker. All right. Well, we are here past 10 o'clock. We are having a great time rocking and rolling here, hitting some heat, such as this Speed Flex. Early morning heat right here with the Brian Thomas Jr. Speed Flex. There we go. Trying to get that out of the full glare. You'll love to see it. Congratulations, everybody. Practice squad double. It was a winner. I'm going to go ahead and just refresh here on the break page. Pardon me. I'm going to go ahead and just drop that right there for you. Easy access. Looks like we're 5 away in the jersey double. That'll likely happen again within the next hour. We are 5 away in the vault double.
Yep.
Should happen within the next hour. So you get that chase wheel spin, potentially a headliner, potentially a $200 or a $100 gift card, in addition to potentially winning the wheel spin for what could be another high-end gift card, close to 100 bones.
5 away in the vault single, too.
Mini, we're 5 away now in the vault single. That's good stuff. Both of these late to the show. Any headliners left in the 1 and 4? Oh, yeah. We'll get back there. 2 left in the minis still. Ray Lewis, Bo Nix, Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, Aaron Donald, Lawrence Taylor still available. Let's check out that 1 and 4 real quick. 1 and 4 headliners still available. Real quick, the box count, 13 boxes, 7 headliners. So that's an over 50% ratio of headliners to boxes. Mark Messier and Kevin Garnett on the licensed jerseys right there, still available. Kyle Tucker on that Louisville Slugger, still available, as well as Dr. J and Dansby Swanson, Allen Iverson, and Shane Doan, all still available there in the 1 and 4. So knock it out. That's also our wheel spin as well today. So vault or 1 and 4 closes, we spin in wheels.
Yeah.
Mike, I got to go take a little rip stop. You can hold it down?
Absolutely.
Thank you, my man.
Yeah, so guys, we are 5 to go in several different series like Rip was talking about. That would be the vault single and the vault double. We are 5 to go in that jersey double box break as well. You heard that right, jersey double box break. And then audible minis. So we always pull 2 in the minis. That's the standard. That's 2 to go. So that's even closer. We can jump on in there. Almost looks like we're moving. Actually, we might have 1 to go. 1 to go in the minis. 1 to go in those minis as Ryan Andreessen is jumping on in there. So love to see that. Throw that in there. Give me 1 second. No, hold on. Nope. Copy. Why aren't you pasting nicely? There we go. There we go. All right. So we can jump on in there if we so choose. But as Rip was saying, there are some nice headliners in every single series of the can't miss 1 and 4s. You got the Mark Messier licensed jersey along with the Kevin Garnett licensed jersey, the Kyle Tucker bat, and then secondary headliners, Julius Erving, Dansby Swanson, Allen Iverson, and Shane Doan. Kyle Tucker and Dansby Swanson could be a double up right there because they're both Cubs at the moment. And then we have the practice squad that we just jumped into. John Elway on a mini is still available. Another licensed jersey in Bo Jackson. Bo knows. Antonio Gates on a speed flex, which I assume everybody is chasing in that practice squad now that we have pulled the Brian Thomas Jr. But we also have Tyreek Hill. So if you want to stay south in Florida, Tyreek Hill on an authentic. And Kyron Williams is in there as well. When we take a look at those minis that are about to close, Ray Lewis, Bo Nix. We actually have 3 Bo Nixes on the board. We'll get into the other 2 in just a second. Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, Aaron Donald, Lawrence Taylor, and Frank Gore. And I said we'd get into the other Bo Nix. So there's another Bo Nix in the jerseys. Bo Nix, Jason Taylor, Tony Dorsett, and Roger Craig. And last but not least, another Bo Nix in the vault. That'd be Bo Nix, Edgerrin James on a speed flex, and Michael Vick. So you could win Bo Nix on a mini, you could win Bo Nix on a jersey, and you could win Bo Nix on a full-size helmet. That's a lot of Bo. And then you could win a Bo Jackson licensed jersey too, just because he's also Bo.
We got more Bo
A lot of Bo.
than anyone else on the internet.
Ain't nobody got Bo like us. We are moving now in the double box for the practice squad as that has been reopened. So you can jump back in there.
Bows. We've got bows in different area codes. Area codes.
And those minis have sold out. So we are getting a mini break here in just a moment.
Y'all always love to surprise me when I get back.
It'll be our first mini break of the day, which is surprising because I thought this would move early. I mean, it was moving. It was hot this morning, and then it just cooled down. So it's
I knew it
back
was going
up.
to be a practice squad kind of day, you know?
That's true.
And of course, a little Jersey hangover from last night.
Yeah. All right. There we go.
Mini number 7. David Murak, Aaron Workman, Mario Contrucci, Timothy Ajette, Thomas Watcher, Ryan Andreessen, John Poole. Please hit me up with 2 box numbers or a requisite wheel request, or an appropriate wheel request, as it were. Escusi. Please. David, Aaron, Mario, Timothy, Thomas, Ryan, or John, please hit me up with, there we go. We got one wheel from Mario. John, hit me up with either one of those in the minis as we, wait, where am I? Yeah, hit me up with one of those because we got a wheel request. So we can do the wheel and one of your numbers, either 1 or 2. Let us know. 2. There we go. So it's going to be box number 2. And box number 26. Excellent. So 2 and 26. Oh, also, while I was away, got a notification that Miles Turner will be leaving the Pacers in free agency. Oh, wow. To sign a 4-year, $107 million contract with the Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, wow. Yeah, Giannis is not going anywhere. Yeah, no. Methinks not. Lopez, though, sounds like he will be on the move out of there. So 2 and 27. Let's get our names. Let's randomize. 7 times today. Best of luck, everybody. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Thank you, Mike. All right, here we are. Here we are. In the NFC North, Aaron Workman. NFC South, Ryan Andreessen. NFC East, David Murak. NFC West, Thomas Watcher. AFC North and South, Timothy Ajette. And AFC East, Mario Contrucci. And AFC West, John Poole. Best of luck, everybody. Thank you so much for buying in to these delightful breaks. Ooh, here we go. This is what's up. So, this is a little sneak preview of the Jaguars flash in the minis with who Brunell was throwing to all those years. This is Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith was a dude back in the day that you didn't really want to cover. Jimmy Smith here on the mini. You got the James Spence certification. You got the, right there, box number 2. AFC South continues to be on fire. This is like the 4th Jaguar helmet autograph I've pulled in like the last 2 days.
And they say the South is bad.
Oh, man.
It is not.
Jimmy Smith rules, dude. I loved Jimmy Smith on my fantasy, just casually watching the Jaguars. Jimmy Smith, man, I'm going to see what he... Because that dude had production. Jimmy Smith. All right. Well, while you Pro Football Reference do your thing.
Very nice.
Start out with the Cowboys. I didn't
to
realize
go with
that.
our Brian Thomas Jr. that we have here. So.
Lightning Jimmy Smith.
Plenty of Duval represented right here on the board and on the table.
Duval. ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9,000-yard receiving years. Technically a Super Bowl champion with those 90s Cowboys teams. He only played he was on the team for his first year, had appendicitis.
Oh.
And was out for like, he had his first few years of his career kind of cut short.
Not something to mess around with. That's
But absolutely like made up for it, you know, got pulled in by the Jags in their expansion draft.
Yeah.
There we go. AFC South. Who was this again? Timothy, a Jet. How many times?
Sweet.
He was a Pro Bowler only 5 times. Honestly, probably should have been more. What are you going to do?
Here we go. All right, and that's just the first one.
Just
We've
the
got
first one. I love it. I'm going to keep
another
this
box
out.
to go. Ooh.
I'll do what I want. I don't care.
He's gonna display a mini. How
Yeah, I
dare
am.
he?
Yeah, I am.
Small, big, small.
Sometimes I feel like guys are like, you know, you can be hindered by like playing in a small market all your career, this and that, this and that. I feel like he was more so hindered just by like a pretty run-of-the-mill name, you know, Jimmy Smith.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's probably,
it-
get
he's a-
overlooked.
You know,
yeah.
it's no CeeDee Lamb. It's no, you know, Dez Bryant. It's no, I don't know why I'm only going with Cowboys names here, but Jimmy Smith is like pretty,
It's also a big market. Yeah. Cowboys.
right. Here we go. Box number 26, second of the mini double. Let's see what we got. Oh, all right. Well, Jimmy Smith, you know, may not be a Hall of Famer one day. This guy is a Hall of Famer on the Browns. Ozzie Newsome, AFC North hit. Timothy, doubling up here. AFC North, AFC South. Hall of Famer in 1999 for strictly his playing, but he could probably also be in as a Hall of Famer as an executive as well. Really, really being the architect of a lot of those excellent Ravens teams right there. James Spence, authentication. Ozzie Newsome, well done there. Timothy.
We've seen him in the break room a little bit more these days.
Mm-hmm.
I think we saw him on a jersey the other day, but definitely not on a mini. So this is a very nice one as well.
Did I put the right order number on that last one?
You did not. I got it. I
Okay,
corrected it,
thank
though.
you.
You got it on this one.
Yeah, yeah.
I will make sure it's going to Timothy.
Thank you. Yeah, I was writing that down. I'm just like, I don't think that's what I did last time. But yeah, speaking of great tight ends, Antonio Gates still in the practice squad. Speaking of Hall of Fame tight ends. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. All right. Timothy's making a meal of today's show, huh?
Right? That's
He's got
correct.
the Jamal Anderson, he's got the Jimmy Smith, and now the Ozzie Newsome.
He's having a breakfast. We're 3 away in the next jersey double. A break so nice, we got to do it twice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 3 in the jersey double. I'm going to pop that in the chat. Come back here, Mr. Brian. What do we got? Still 5 away in the vault double.
And the vault single.
And the vault single. All right. So let's go ahead and close those. We're creeping up on the bottom of the hour. Vault and 1 and 4. Chase wheel spins today. So also double point day. It's a double point day. Double point day. Get your double points for your signature club membership.
Bucks are waiving Damian Lillard and stretching his $113 million remaining on his contract to acquire Miles Turner, which was kind of what you were talking about earlier. So Dame out of there. Miles Turner in.
Are they buying him out, I take it? It sounds like.
Yeah, it's weird how ESPN said they're stretching out the 113.
That's weird. Yeah.
But I believe that's a buyout then by nature.
Maybe he's getting the Bonilla structure?
Yeah, I mean, that'd be fitting on Bobby Bonilla Day. Bucks are waiving, yeah, because they're waiving Damian Lillard, so they're waiving him.
Okay.
So yeah, he's out of there. So that their 113 is technically the buyout.
Hey, there's no one stopping you from going to Miami now, Dame.
Nah. Dame would fit in Miami.
I mean, he was
could see
almost
it.
there.
I could see
you know?
it. Yeah.
They could have had a much better package than they got, but what are you going to do? Yeah, he'll be fine down there. Might be actually like a 6th seed for once. That'd be nice to not have to play in, not have to sing
Well,
for our supper.
When you're guaranteed to beat the Bulls in the play-in, might as well just keep doing it, right?
Yeah, well, not when it ends with getting absolutely wrecked and swept by the Cavs in the first round.
That's fair.
Some say that the Heat did the league a favor by softening up like making them, lulling them to sleep, those Cavs,
Oh,
to get beat so badly in the second round.
who did they play in the second round? Was that the Pacers? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, it was the Knicks.
Oh, it was the Knicks. It was
Knicks.
the Knicks.
Yeah.
It was the Knicks, yeah. Yeah, because Pacers had Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a rematch that came around earlier. Very nice, though, as far as things are going here. Hey, guys, we got 5 spots to go in the jersey, 3 spots to go in that double box for the jerseys. You heard me right, double box. And speaking of doubles today, double your points. All purchases earn you double SIG Club points. And then as we move along, peruse the rest of what is available down here. We also still have 6 spots to go in the new practice squad double after we just did a practice squad double. 5 spots to go in both the vault single and the vault double. So jump on into any of those. I highly recommend it because your friends and fellow breakers are doing the same. Our Chase Wheelspin today is the vault and the 1 and 4. So you jump in either of those, including, like I just mentioned, the vault single or double that are both 5 to go. You could earn yourself a gift card through the vault keys, but a gift card through the Chase Wheelspin. And how about on top of that, you're just earning double the signature club points. So it is a win, 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 and 4 times over win if you consider the fact that if that all happens nicely for you, you're going home with that replica helmet that we pull out of the box anyway. So
That's right, Mike.
don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Send us your love.
The 1 and 4 is also part of that Chase Wheelspin. Now, you're not going to get a vault key out of the 1 and 4, so that gift card possibility is off the table, but still, it's part of the Chase Wheelspin, and still, you'll be earning double points, and still, you can win something even cooler, like a Kyle Tucker bat or a Mark Messier licensed jersey. I saw you writing on our screen.
Yeah,
here.
I'm trying something.
I like it. Rip is working diligently
I'm
over here
tooling around here.
to play around with some settings on OBS. Send a message to all of you at home or at work, wherever you may be. Maybe you're in the air like Tanya was. Maybe you are flying and making a trade.
Alignment.
Maybe you're half asleep, but you have us turned on because you have spots. Or maybe you're half asleep and you have us tuned into because you're like, I'll just watch along. Well, you did half the battle, I guess, because you woke up, kind of. If you're not fully woken up, then, you're just kind of lulling in and out of our show here. And we appreciate you for tuning in, but you might as well grab a spot while you're here. Set yourself up for success. That would be Marisa. Listen, and guys, if Marisa's doing that, I know she hasn't won anything here yet this morning, but she is a cold-blooded killer here in the break room, taking up spots and winning stuff. And, if she can if she can sleep and break, I don't know. Rip and Mike breaking the mini magic. You guys made my day again. Good luck to everyone in today's breaks. Tim, thank you. But you know what? I mean, we're just that middleman for you. Well, I don't typically like to take the credit. I know Rip doesn't either. We're just happy to see you guys jump in the breaks and get what you need.
We are merely vessels.
Yeah,
Timothy.
Yeah,
merely vessels.
So don't thank us. Thank you. And I'm glad it made your day, though. I'm glad it worked out for you. There we go. I see it in there now.
Where do I put this?
That seems fine. That seems good right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Because then when I go here.
Oh,
I need it here. I got to copy it over.
You're still moving the. There we go. Nice. Look at that. Adjusting on the fly.
Hey.
Oh, that looks good right there. Yeah. I like that.
All right.
Until we start getting the helmet.
This stays there. That stays there.
Be right there.
We're in business. That's what I'm talking about. Ty would love to know what's left in the vault. I would love to tell you what's left in the vault, Ty. Sorry for that delay. I was doing some production work because we are our own producers and directors here in the live break room. So let me peruse my way on over to the vault. You know I'm always going to take care of you. Let's see. Let's layer this correctly. There we go. There we go. All right. Whoa, hey. The picture shows.
What's that? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. They must. Yeah. Did they clear out more cookies or?
I don't know.
Restart Chrome? I don't know.
Literally was not doing that. This just happened.
It just happened.
Yeah. Woof. I know.
We're back in business, baby.
Oh my God. We're banging on all cylinders here.
Not that we were ever out.
Bo Nix on that water-dipped camouflage helmet. Is it authentic? I cannot tell from here. Bo Nix on the camo. These actually like much nicer quality as well going on here. Edgerrin James on that gold trim Cardinals Speed Flex on the slate is still there. Michael Vick in the unphotographed headliners. And then we have Vault Keys 200, 100, and 100 gift cards still available. 9 boxes left. 3 headliners, 3 Vault Keys, and we are at 5 to go in the double and 5 to go in the single, you said, Mike? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your Vault. And I'm just going to head back here because I'm proud of my work. There we go.
That
Mike,
was great.
first time I've had the opportunity to ask you this.
Yeah.
What do you want to see?
Oh,
I mean, speaking of doubles, honestly, not to cut you off, give you a little time to think because we've been rocking and rolling all morning here. But speaking of double points, I'm sure these guys hit plenty of doubles. Kyle Tucker, Dansby Swanson in the 1 and 4. You know.
Yeah, I was actually gonna go over here, and as much as I am a White Sox fan, a Kyle Tucker bat would be really nice. So that's actually this is the one and only time I'll do it for you Cub fans. But I still think of Kyle Tucker as a Houston Astro, which, based on that cheating scandal, not much better. But he is a heck of a player. One of the few players that still bats without batting gloves, which is
really
crazy to me because that's I don't know. How do you do that? That's psychopathic tendencies.
I got you, Aaron Workman. I'm gonna polish you up.
Spit shine, yeah, not on the signature though. Don't spit shine the signature. Wipe that thing right off.
Patooey.
So I'm gonna go with that Kyle Tucker bat in the 1 and 4. 1 and 4 is also our chase wheel spin. So am I towing the company line a little bit here? No, I'm towing the show line. That's what I'm doing.
The Derrick Henry speed flex in the diamonds.
That's a fair one.
I was torn between that and the Trevor Lawrence flash. I feel like I got a little satisfied with the pun intended mini flash. There we go. Look at this. It's like a father and son right here. They're family.
Mini, big.
Yeah.
Mini, big.
That's just a good picture. That's good staging right there.
Honestly.
Stage picture. It better be spit shine. I'm not gonna spit on the product.
Just on the signature a little bit, right?
Huck
Wrong.
Patui. Three-way in the jersey double. Ty'll jump in the vault double if other people are looking to. I will say, whoa, that's interesting. I love free agency. Not even, or just moves in general. Look, that vault double, it's already at 5 to go. Ty, you hop in there. That'll basically get others to hop in that double. They'll see it at 4 remaining, halfway to go. And then it'll basically do the work for you. Though, wouldn't hurt, rallying the troops and all that. But there's that Volt double. Volt double right there for y'all. More Miami Dolphins movement going on. Darren Waller is coming out of retirement to join the Dolphins in a trade with the Giants, because I guess the Giants had Waller's rights. I guess he retired. I was not keeping up with the latest with tight end Darren Waller. I know he was awesome with the Raiders. With shipping Jonnu out, we gotta hole at tight end. So gotta fill it somehow, I guess. There you go. How are we looking over there, Mike?
We are still sitting where we were last time, but that's a good spot to be in because there are 3 away in the jersey double box break, 5 away in the single for the jerseys, and then those vault double and singles are still sitting pretty. Though we may have just had some movement. We've had some movement in a little bit of everything.
Okay.
So,
sprinkling it around, gaining, really stacking up those SIG Club points.
We are now 4 to go in the vault double. 4 to go in the vault double. We are now, give me 1 second here. We are now 5 to go in the practice squad double. And we are now 2 to go in the jersey double. So the doubles are hot right now. Jump on in. Do not delay. That's Bianca Musico. Jumping on in there. Is it exactly how you say it in Spanish? Musico?
There you go, Bianca. Welcome in. Welcome in to our illustrious break room here, Ultimate Autographs. Mike, could you check out an order number for us, please?
Yeah, I got you right here.
Thank you so much. Double seems to be the theme of the day. Closing out double breaks, double SIG Club points. Rocking and rolling.
Marisa, that looks like it was the 3rd box break in the diamond single for this read option. Let me see.
That was last night?
I believe they did that last night. Diamonds. Oh, I'm on the wrong. I was like, wait, why doesn't that say?
Diamond single, you said? Diamond single 3?
Diamond single number 3.
Looks like that was a Matthew Golden authentic that went to Sean Davis. If you want to confirm that, by all means.
Yes. Yeah. You got that right.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Mike. All right, we are...
So much news coming through this morning.
What do we got?
Well, the Bruins are acquiring winger Victor Arvidsson from Edmonton for a 5th-round draft pick. Arvidsson has 1 season remaining at $4 million AAV. And then the Blackhawks development camp is off ice only for
what is AAV?
Average annual value. So that's like per year, $4 million per year. So the Blackhawks development camp is off ice only for a third year in a row.
What does that mean?
So when they have training camp and all of the players come to hopefully make a spot on the roster for the NHL club, they have a couple weeks of it's like tryouts. And if you don't make tryouts, you either go back to your respective junior team, your respective college team, back overseas, or the easy route, you're just in the AHL.
Okay.
You're just good down with the Rockford Ice Hogs. But 3 years in a row, they've really...
What does it mean to be off ice?
Exactly what it sounds like. There's not going to be any skating done for training camp, so they're going to probably just do a lot of workouts, in the gym. So like maybe VO2 training, train your lungs, train your oxygen.
Okay.
On the bike, lifting workouts, sprinting workouts. Everything that revolves around, the individual skill sets and what you need in order to go out and then skate. But
how do you know if someone's good if you're not watching them skate?
Well, I mean, there's probably going to be a little bit of that because there's a small window between training camp and the actual start of the season where it's not really training camp anymore. They've kind of decided on the teams, but guys are still brought up because preseason you're going to have more than just your regular roster for preseason. You're going to have a couple guys that, eventually still get cut, still get sent down. So they have a good idea, it sounds like, of who they want and where the cutoff is. There'll probably be some mental games being done. Like maybe you watch some film or...
Oh, I thought you meant mind games. Like we're going to mess with them.
No. But I'm thinking what are some other things? Test them on their knowledge of the game as well as situationally as well as physicality, which are some important I don't want to call them intangibles. Yeah, I guess that would be it. Intangibles to also have.
Boom! Just like that, 3 left in the vault double. That has got to close.
That's been sitting there.
Specifically, it's got to close because we got to have a vault. We got to have a wheel spin. We'll double them up in the wheel spin. That's going to be the good stuff right there. Where's my vault double? There it is. 3. Tree to go. Vault double.
That would be Ty jumping on in there as he was also the one that threw the chat in there saying 3 to go.
I'll just put it in there again. I don't give a dang.
Yes, that vault double.
Well. Let me see if the others. Yep. Look at that.
What's that?
It's there.
The pictures. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Those are nice. It's good to be back to normal.
It just goes to show, my general ethos. If something's messed up or broken, just let it alone and it'll fix itself.
No doubt. Yeah.
That doesn't always work.
The universe corrects itself, right?
The long line of...
We don't need a Thanos.
Yeah, that double. I'll also just go ahead and if we needed a little bit more urgency to be built in, I'm gonna cut off the time for our chase wheel spin for those to fill up.
Dun dun dun.
We're gonna go ahead and do our chase wheel spin at 10:50.
Okay.
So that's 7 minutes.
Oof.
It's a little less than 7 minutes to fill up the vault double. 10:50 is getting close to our sign off time anyway. We're always more than happy to go into overtime for y'all if the breaks are moving and we're ripping open some boxes and hitting y'all with these excellent pieces of sports memorabilia.
Yeah.
But at the very least, we got to make sure this vault closes so we have that wheel spin to begin with. So the vault cut off, that'll be 10:50. 10:50. 6 minutes now. 6 minutes now for that vault to close. Or any of the vaults, or any of the 1 and 4s. But whatever it is, if it's going to be added to the chase wheel spin, 10:50. It's got to happen by then.
What's funny right now is that
I better laugh.
the jersey.
Ooh, I'm ready to guffaw.
This was not a joke, so I don't think you're gonna be laughing.
Well, then
but
why'd you say it was funny, Mike?
it's just a weird coincidence.
Ah, funny
That's
that
funny.
way.
Funny that way.
Not funny, haha, like a clown.
What do I amuse you?
Do I amuse you? Are we gonna do dueling Pesci's right now? Can we do?
We've got 3 Italians
Yeah, we
in the
got
room
3
now.
Pescis
Dom
in the
just
room.
walked in, so yeah.
The most Italian this room's ever been.
Yeah, I can feel the grease
The
running
walls
down the
are
wall.
dripping
Yeah.
with olive oil.
Yeah. Basta. Anyways, listen. The jersey double box, there's 2 to go. It was 3 to go, and now it's 2 to go.
There you go.
The Flea Flicker jersey single is 5 to go. You know what single is 5 to go, and its double is, 3 to go?
Practice squad?
The vault.
Oh, the vault.
Yeah. So the vault and the jersey is looking very similar. The practice squad is a little bit further along, 5 to go in the double box, but we did
Okay.
just do one of those, so that opened up and it's getting closed out again soon. And then the single is still just sitting at that 7 spot mark to
Chris
go.
Leon, rightfully so. Would love to know who is available in the vault. We got this Bo Nix water dipped camo. We have the Edgerrin James Slate Gold Trim Speed Flex. Love that gold trim
nice.
on the Speed Flex, on the Slate specifically.
And we don't see Edgerrin James on a Cardinals lid too often.
And Michael Vick. Michael Vick in the unphotographed headliners. Michael Vick hanging out in addition to 2 $100 gift cards and a $200 gift card in the vault keys. So,
I wonder what that Vic is on.
I mean, I'm always going to hope for a Falcons Vic, but
Yeah.
Eagles Vic, which we do get, not too shabby either.
Is it Collinspiracy or is it I don't know. What would we don't have any Falcons fans here in the room.
Well, we got Nelly.
Oh yeah. Is it is
or
it
Crenshaw as well.
is it a Nelly break? Nelly break or Collinspiracy? I got to work on that. We got to
Okay.
figure out what it is.
We'll get to the lab.
yeah.
Workshop some stuff.
We need some patented names here.
That's right. Speaking of patented, our patented wheel spin cuts off at
10:50.
10:50. 4 minutes remain. Less than 4 minutes remain for our wheel spin. Also, just a reminder, as you can see here, double Signature Club points today. So instead of 25 points for every dollar you spend, it's 50 points for every dollar you spend buying into the breaks, buying personals even. So have at it. That vault, double seems to be the theme of the day, the theme of the show. We've been doing mostly doubles. We got a jersey double up. That's a first for both of us in our time here at Ultimate Autographs. Double points in the Signature Club. Definitely.
I think you covered everything. Yeah, the double points is huge though, guys. I mean, that's
I was going to talk about the double up opportunities in the vault, and I don't mean with teams. I mean with gift card opportunities. So depending on how it shakes out, you could hit one of two, if not two of two gift cards. That could be a $100 gift card. That could be a $200 gift card. In addition to it being our Chase Wheel Spin, you could end up coming away with that as well. So you could be flush with UA gift cards to buy it back into the vault, into the practice squad double, which should absolutely be hot as well. You got that Antonio Gates Speed Flex in there. Of course, in the vault, you could hit also the Edgerrin James Speed Flex, and then in the diamonds, the Derrick Henry Speed Flex. Speed Flex is across the board. So hit us up. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left to close out a vault or 1 in 4. Especially that vault is on the precipice. It's right there. It's right there. It's going to be so silly if it fills up after 10:50 Central Standard Time. We'll still do it, and we'll still have a great time doing it. But there will be no wheel spin because I got to stick to my words. Otherwise, everything out of my mouth could be perceived as a lie. Isn't that right, Dom?
it could be.
Shaking his head, nodding in approval.
I don't think it is. I think you're a very truthful guy.
I try to be. I try to shoot as straight as possible, man.
Been a good teammate in agreeing.
I will. I'll tell you the
Thank
truth.
you for the moral support.
Can you handle the truth?
Yeah, I can handle the truth.
Okay. Well, the truth is that we've closed out the double box in the vault
That's what I'm talking
From
about.
Christopher
Oh, at the deadline.
at the deadline. Yeah. Well, technically,
Was
this-
it?
oh,
Was
no,
it?
yeah, yeah. Is
Was
that
it
what
Chris?
Chris Leone. Yep. Yeah.
Well, as he says, that Vic better be on an Eagles.
And you better be in the Eagles spot, my man.
Yeah, I'll do my best to
that NFC.
use my mind powers to try and will it from if it is not an Eagle to an Eagle.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
And
We
have
shall
Chase
see.
Wheelspin. Chase Wheelspin, double points. We could be getting some vault keys out, but also some headliners.
That's
so,
the way to maximize things, you know?
honestly. Either way, there's going to be a lot of winners here in this double box. Think about that. Two
Well, there'll be two.
helmets,
Yes.
and then a chase wheel spin. Maybe that goes to a third different person. And there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different people in this because some people have 2 spots.
I agree with this one for you guys.
Oh, Dom.
You're too kind.
Dominic.
I ate a lot yesterday. I burned some calories.
Oh, good. That's the one way to do it. You can burn calories by retrieving boxes.
Too much Monogot?
It's the UA. It's the UA health plan.
I'm not gonna go to the gym, so just getting boxes.
Oh God. no. Yeah.
Too much Monogot? Lasagna?
That's never too much, right?
Yeah, right.
All right, here we are. For the thank you, Ty. We got one box number there, box number 20. Let me check it out. And if you see your name on screen, Marisa Parker, Bianca, Ty, or Chris, hit us up with thank you, Ty. 20 and 19 in the vault. 20 and 19, which we have. So let's go
Look at
16,
this. Our
18.
celebrity box getter.
Oh my
We have
God.
a runner. We have a runner for the 9 a.m. show.
At long last. At long last, we got a runner. Awesome. Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Dom.
Happy to help, boys.
Dom and I going to be rocking it out in the 12 and 3 coming up, or just the 12 together. Sorry. I just worked the 12 on Tuesday. Still getting used to the new schedule. All right, we got our boxes. Now it's time for us to get all up on this scrambleizer here. There we go. Be will. Wheeling and dealing. And thank you for our 100th message today.
All right.
Thanks for being active in the chat, y'all. Not only does it make our job easier, it it helps all those algorithms. It helps, more people find us. It's good stuff. 7 times on the randomization. Oy, that's my bad. We have our timestamps here. 7 times.
Yeah.
There we have it. You could check our IP. Everything on the up and up. All right, here we go. No, come on, OBS. Work with me. NFC North, Chris Leone. NFC South, Ty Percival. NFC East, Parker Taylor. NFC West, Bianca Musico. AFC North and South, Chris Leone. AFC East, Parker Taylor. AFC West, Marisa Dombey. Best of luck, everybody. Here we go. Box number 19 of 31st of this double. Let's get it. Well, we got a vault key.
Ooh, okay. So we are getting gift cards galore.
We got a vault key and a Google. All right. Okay. All right. So vault key. And this is going to be here for the NFC on a pardon me, on a Rams replica.
Oh.
The NFC West. Braden Fisk.
Nice.
Defensive end Braden Fisk. right there. Let's see. Boom, there we go. 2 fumbles recovered, 2 forced fumbles in his first year here playing in the league. AP Depoy ranked 3rd Depoy in the defensive, what was that? Rookie of the year. Excuse me, not Depoy straight, but defensive rookie of the year, 3rd right there. Braden Fisk. So AFC or NFC West, excuse me. Bianca, please hit us with your vault key request. We have the Abe going on here. A, B, and E.
Yeah, let us know. That is really nice. I've seen a Fisk here in the break room before, but it's been a while. So
It's been a while. You guys okay?
I'm laughing because of the initial song reference, but also I'm laughing because Dom's laughing too over in the corner. Bianca goes B for, I'm guessing, Bianca.
Beautiful. B for beautiful.
B is in boy. B is in Bianca.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Let's go ahead and wrap Braden up. And we'll get to that vault key.
Yeah, let's see what Bianca's got coming back to her in a UA gift card. Who sings that? Is that Pearl Jam? No.
That is Stain.
That is
Stained.
Okay. What? That was in my brain. I was like, wait.
Frontman Aaron Lewis. I think they got
You know why I couldn't
signed.
remember?
What's that?
You know why I couldn't remember who
Why is
sang
that?
it? Because it's been a while.
Oh, Ty Percival right there with me. Aaron Lewis.
I don't want to make Rip puke again.
Yeah, that one was almost induced.
That was rough.
All right, vault key. What do we got here? Vault box B. Vault key B. For bunches of UA dollars, I say. Like a bunch of $100. There you go. 100 bones and a UA gift card. Headed your way, Bianca. Your way.
Nice.
Thank you so much for playing. Oh, let's see what's up in the second box. Box number 20, of course. Okay. Another rep. No vault key.
Okay.
All right. On a salute to service Chargers rep,
Oh.
bolt up, it's the lightning bug, Darren Sproles.
Oh, nice.
Darren Sproles on that Chargers lid right there. AFC West, Marisa Dombey.
There it is.
The Dombey Nation
She hadn't won all
continues.
day, and here it is. Yep.
So maybe it's not as much of a Dombey Nation as it is a Marisa Sans.
That is.
I can do this all day.
Yeah, you've got me beat. I got no more dad jokes. I've run out.
I got so many dad jokes, they're just gonna give me a kid, I tell you.
Ty Percival, she's back. Yes. And she said she was half asleep during the show. Guys, if she's winning stuff when she's half asleep, I don't know. Y'all got to step your game up because she can sleep and break. She can do it with one hand tied behind her back. That is impressive. She's like, yeah, I guess I'll kind of wake up and win a couple helmets. You know, not a big deal.
Yeah, I might as well just go ahead and, lock down one of the best scat backs of the 90s or the 2000s, just like that. Congratulations, Marisa. Well done. Well done. Speaking about well and done, how we looking over there, Mike? We got anything else popping off?
Well, we haven't had any new orders come in just while we were doing that break, but we
Okay.
are still 2 to go on that jersey double.
Okay.
2 to go on the jersey double, guys. 5 to go on the jersey single. 5 to go in the practice squad double. And 5 to go in the coin toss vault single. So, a lot of 5 spots spread out amongst the vault, the practice squad, and the jersey. But then there's also that 2 spot. We could get one more double box jersey in here if you would like. And we still have to do a chase wheel spin. So, there's still going to be a little bit left to the show. It buys you a little bit of time for you to buy in.
Here's my Marisa impression. Shoo. Huh? Oh, hey. That's my first win. So.
Coming home with that very nice red.
Cool. Well, let's go ahead. We got that chase wheel spin that we can do. And who knows? Maybe the jerseys fill up and finish by the time we're done with this wheel spin. Going to go ahead and grab all my names here. Head over to the randomizer. Also, the vault. 7 boxes now. Still all 3 headliners and 2 vault keys. So there's where that stands. All right. Marisa, Parker, Bianca, Ty, Chris. Best of luck, everybody. 7 times on this randomization. Here we go. Let's get you a wheel spin. 7 times. 5, 6. Ooh, Bianca, could you hold on? Could you hold on? Parker! Parker. Congratulations, Parker. Let us know where you want us to start the wheel at. 1 to 100. If we don't hear from you in due time, we will start at 1. So, Parker Taylor, let us know. Let us know where you want us to start. On the wheel spin for you a gift card.
That was pretty good.
Thank you. Sometimes I do some good things. All right. Well, we just crossed that 11 o'clock hour. We are officially in overtime with Rip and Mike in the morning here
Start
on
the clock.
Tuesday morning.
Overtime.
Good show, Mike. Hot dang. Good show.
Honestly. We could still be moving here. You never know. I mean,
Right?
we're very close on that.
Not done yet.
On that jersey double. So that's still doable right after we get this chase wheel spin. And of course, we're not done because we got to do a chase wheel spin, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Plus our
So-
lone hits of the show are Jaguars here. So
we between those jerseys that we've done today, that's gotten our box to headliner ratio up to 40%. 10 boxes, 4 headliners. 1 in 4 has 13 boxes remaining, 7 headliners. Minis, 16 boxes, 7 headliners. Diamonds, 11 boxes left, 6 headliners. Vault, 7 boxes left, 3 headliners, plus the 2 remaining vault keys. And practice squad, 14 boxes left, 5 headliners remain. Haven't heard from Parker yet, so we're going to go ahead and start at 1. Here we go.
good luck, good luck, good luck.
All right. Well,
Oh, no.
I'm not going to do that. You know how averse I am to single digits with my rip rule?
Yeah.
Got to go at least 10.
Yeah.
Got to go at least 10.
What are we doing? Do a flat 10?
Flat 10.
Flat 10.
Flat
okay.
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
$10 it is. Heading over to Parker Taylor. All right. Hey, it's better than nothing. And also, that pays for a little bit of that spot he bought into.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if I'm spinning a wheel, it ain't going to be nothing less than a sawbuck. You know what I mean?
Right.
So there we are. I don't believe that jersey double, despite being 2 to go, has gone.
It has not.
So that'll be about it.
Yeah. Well, your hit of the show.
I mean, hit of the show is a hit of the show. What are you
Brian
gonna do?
Thomas
I
Jr.,
mean,
baby.
pick your Jaguar.
Right, yeah. If I knew any of the models, the Jaguar cars right now, I'd start rolling with those.
Well, I gotta
But
say,
no,
I mean,
Brian Thomas is nice.
Too, like, I love this. I love the. Oh, I didn't even like do this. Fanatics certification. What am I doing here? Fanatics certification on this Brian Thomas Jr. By the way, get that right there.
Very nice.
Very nice. I do love the kind of the olden days of Jaguars wide receivers and the new days of Jaguars wide receivers here. You know, spanning generations is what we're doing here, man.
Yeah,
It's all about the tail. All right.
no doubt.
How you doing, Mike? You feeling good?
I'm feeling good.
Good show.
It was a good show. I'm so glad we were able to.
Is that that jersey double?
It might be the jersey double. It's something. No, it is not. So
Hey, what are you gonna do?
we will be probably heading on out of here, but continue to get your spots, guys, because then you make us pop up like meerkats, like we just did right there, and we'll get you guys
Squirrel.
in for the noon show, so everything will carry over. Pleasure to have you guys. Pleasure to be breaking with you guys, and yeah, we will continue in the noon show with yourself and Dom.
That's right. That's
Mangia
right.
tutta fatta gross, since we're all Italian. That means
Yeah,
eat a lot
Itals.
and grow big.
Don't stop. So yeah, hey. Thanks to everybody that tuned in across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Please hit that follow, subscribe, that bell, do all that good stuff, the like. And keep chit-chatting with us as well. Y'all the best. Straight up. Y'all the best at viewing. Y'all the best at chatting. Y'all the best at buying. Y'all the best at breaking. Y'all the best at winning. Y'all the best at trading. Y'all the best at gifting. Hands down. Speaking of best, to all of our staff here at Ultimate Autographs, from the office to the warehouse to the shipping to the marketing, all y'all, just the dang best. Couldn't do it without y'all. Speaking of best, Mike, my man. Best today. Great job.
Thank you,
Keeping
Jacob.
us entertained and organized. That's
No
going to do it
doubt.
for us here. Thank you so much, everybody. Keep it locked. Shows 9, 12, 3, 6 on the reg. Socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Y'all know what is up.
Very nice.
So,
That's your sign off.
yeah, for real. For Mike, this is Rip. Thank y'all so much for watching. We are signing off. Keep it locked here. And